Wow, guys, oh my gosh, 2024, what's going on? I just seen Stephen A. Smith where he went nuclear on Jason Whitlock. Now, I have seen Stephen A. Smith for some time. Not every day, but I have seen him. Jason Whitlock, I do not know much about him. I've seen here and there, but I don't know a lot about him. But I know one thing. Stephen A. Smith went in. It was like somebody was like, do anybody choose violence today?
I don't want peace. I want problems, always.
And Stephen A. Smith was like, I do. Now, Cat Williams, he went in. Broke their internet. The video is still going up in a way like Superman. But I feel after what Cat Williams did, all the comics he went at, if they wanted to, it doesn't really change what they do. You know, people might make them think, but they can go out there and still work, still get deals and whatnot. I think what Stephen A. Smith just did, I think this is going to actually potentially hurt Jason Whitlock from moving to a bigger national platform. Now let's get into it. Smash that like button, guys. I normally don't touch subjects like this, but this one right here, guys, I'm at my job and I'm listening, and I had to say, wait a minute, right? Let me listen a little bit more. So, I don't know a lot of history about these guys, but apparently there is a lot of history between these two. Stephen F. Smith was like, listen, I've been holding my tongue. I've been turning the other cheek. Stephen A. Smith said he went to his pastor before he unleashed and asked for forgiveness. And his pastor was like, listen, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Listen, that sounds like what a pastor would tell John Wick, right? That sounds like what a pastor would tell John Wick. So, Stephen A. Smith started going in, right? How Jason Whitlock was waiting outside ESPN to beg for his forgiveness. How Stephen A. Smith is not a real writer. And then Stephen A. Smith started bringing, facts. I guess his facts, right? His proof. That if he wasn't a real writer, then why would he approach Stephen A. Smith himself? And he also said that there were so many mic drops moments. One of them that I saw is when, if there is let's say, racist white people, somebody who wants to placate to racist white people against blacks, there are blacks out there that would be the token boy, the puppet, the face for these racist white people to go at their own people because it won't be looked at as racist. And when Stephen A. Smith brought this up, again, I'm not saying this stuff is true or not about Jason Whitlock. I don't know. I'm just going on what this is a reaction. And off this reaction, it got me like, God damn. He was like, for those racist, white supremacist type of people, he's saying Jason Whitlock is shaking his hand like, I'm your man. I do it. Stephen A. Smith made another mic drop. He like, listen, the one thing that he hated, right, is a white supremacist. The one thing he hated was white supremacists until Jason Whitlock. That's a mic drop damn moment right there. I'm like, oh, snap, right. This is definitely gloves are off for real. Then he get the name caller, right? Hitting him with the blows, right? Boom, boom, boom. These are like, power shots. They're not knockout, but they just power shots. Worst, despicable, lying, no good human he ever saw. The way that Stephen A. Smith went in, I definitely think that if this Jason guy had a door cracked and getting into an ESPN or a Fox, a big network like that, I think it got shut. Stephen A. Smith just didn't talk. He name dropped. He network dropped. He called people. He dropped ESPN, Fox, people that are higher up. He said, you can ask them. Listen, that was powerful. That was powerful. He's like, I'm not just up here talking. I'm name dropping the people. Skip Bayless. He name dropped people. Right? Then he goes in about how he signed a contract in 2015, I believe, with ESPN. And in his contract, he would never, ever work with Jason Whitlock. Damn! He also said that, listen, he said, there was a time where he got fired from ESPN. But they hired him back. He said that ESPN would not allow Jason Whitlock within city limits. Damn! Listen, guys, I definitely encourage you to check this out. Check out that video that Stephen A. Smith dropped about 12, 13 hours ago. I just called it. Check it out, man. It's definitely entertaining, worth the listen. I'm not sure where or if it goes anywhere from here. I do expect Jason Whitlock to do a follow-up video, and I expect it to do numbers. It's like if Cat Williams came out and he unleashed, it's like Stephen A. Smith told the next person, hold my beer. Let me do what I got to do. But guys, this is just from my reaction. Let me know what you think about it. Comment below. Let me know. Please subscribe to the channel. I am back at it like a crack at it. Giving you boxing geekers. This work. I'm out.